anyway, so we can't bring that up only when it's convenient. And I feel like that's the whole point. Every woman here has dated and thought that that guy was the guy. But we find out abruptly that what you're trying to do and what that person is trying to do are two different things. And everybody's so freaking afraid to tell the truth about what it is they want. And it's only a few of us that are lucky that finds that at a young age and find like you guys are on the same path trying to achieve the same thing for a long-term goal. No one's doing that. Everyone is in this moment of oh yes, I want to be with you. Yes, I want to be with you, and they're still not together. That's just not what's happening. And no one is. And if we're gonna bring up the Bible, no one is living as if they're in fear of that. If you believe in that, then you believe that for not doing that there's a repercussion, and no one's living like that because tomorrow's not promised. So everybody's doing whatever the fuck they want to do. I just feel like everybody has to stop and rethink and regroup and not be afraid to own what it is they want in their life. The thing is, nobody even knows what they want. But then you're supposed to meet someone and, oh, this is the person I love. We're going to be together forever. But this person has no idea who they are, even what they want out of life. How is it all supposed to work?
I know what I want. Don't speak for me. I know exactly what I want.
What do you want?
And the problem is, I feel like the problem is I want too much out of a person. I want somebody that can teach me how to grow and that's so far ahead of me I know where I stand right now, and I stand at a pretty high level mentally. Fuck everything else. I don't give a fuck about that. Mentally, I stand at a pretty high level, and I want a woman who is going to be able to teach me how to get to another level. Me personally, I have not met that woman. I met a lot of women who had everything else that I wanted: beauty, financial stability, and accolades. I've met those type of women, but I have not met them where I felt like they can bring me to another level mentally. Me personally. So when I find the woman that I want, I promise you, that's the person that I'm going to work for. Whether or not we have our troubles and whatever our obstacles may be, that's something that I have to work for because I know that that's what I want. I gotta fight for that regardless.
Yes, I'm saying, but there are a lot of women that thought you were in that place with them and you weren't.
No,
So there's a woman out here that is still in love and probably thought you guys were going to be together and live happily ever after.
Of course.
And she was not it. And I also feel
she
like
wasn't it.
everybody wants this wisdom and everybody wants this knowledge, but that comes with life.
But that's what she wants, not what I want.
But Rico, what she's saying, and I'm trying to build off what you're saying, right? Isn't it like the cool factor? You know how if you're in school, your neighbor's not the cool kid, but you hang out with the cool kids in school, and then you see your neighbor, now you want to act like you don't know him? So it's like cool to dog women. It's cool to just be like, yo, I'm pimping, I'm doing my thing. Just like for women, it's cool for them to say they have 3-4 guys. So all that cool shit is so cool now, nobody's kind of not being uncool. It's uncool to want love. It's uncool to want to build. It's uncool, like back in the day, people would save together, buy houses, build wealth, or whatever it is. So are we living in a cool age?
Yeah. I just think that we have very unrealistic expectations, and we want from people things that we can't offer. And a lot of the knowledge that people want in relationships comes with living and life experiences, and they really don't want that. They just think they want it because it sounds good. The responsibility of being with somebody.
Well, what Papa was saying, I definitely agree with him because as me being a guardian social worker, you get to see those people that was the pretty boys, the pimp that did all the bullshit their whole life and didn't care about being in a committed relationship. They wind up being the lonely one, relying on their home health aides, relying on Social Security because they didn't have a foundation in their early 30s to find a woman that's strong, that's behind them to help them get their 401k together, to get their shit together. Because 9 times out of 10, most men are not all put together when it comes to their future, putting their plans together, getting their foundations together. It's the wife that come behind them and say, babe, you need to get this, you need to get this insurance. Most not all. That's exactly what Papa was saying about man needing women and man, we need each other. I'm single and I'm telling you, I don't like it. I woke up last night feeling like I need a man to rub my back and there were nothing but my cat. I don't want to be like that.
Yeah. And I find myself doing better, like financially. I find myself in the gym more. I find myself, I'm doing better when I have a foundation because when I'm single, I don't really work out in the gym as much. I spend money on more clothes in the club. I'm dating. I'm not living with a foundation, knowing I gotta be Knowing that I gotta be home at a certain time, or knowing that I gotta help take care of her, I'm more better with my money. When it's just me, I'm living La Vida Loca. So I feel as though, like, you know, and it took today's show to say that. I didn't come here with a plan to go mention the Bible and shit. I'm not a fucking saint. But I'm like, yo, like, what am I doing? I'm getting fly and spending money on dinners and bottles and shit, but I might be 45, 46, still doing this shit. So I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be holier than thou, but this show, you watch it and you might be a cast member and learn on the show. I'm hearing him, I'm like, damn, I used to be just like Rico. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to feel me. So y'all have to chill, my nigga. Just chill though. You my nigga, man. I done lost my thought and shit.
You so much watching Rico. You so much watching Rico. You learning from Rico.
Yeah, but you gotta listen. But Oliver, when you see somebody in the zone, let them rock out, and then when they done, then fuck with them. Cause now my shit. I mean, but Oliver, I'm not. Yo, you a veteran here. Look. I'm new here. You a vet. I respect you. But I'm just saying. But like, as a vet, when a nigga